Good morning, children. We have already studied a formula for finding the area of a triangle. The formula is if x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3 are the coordinates of the vertices of a triangle, then area of a triangle is given by the formula area equal to half of x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. And we have also done problems related with this formula. Other than finding the area of a triangle, we can use the formula to find the area of quadrilaterals, to prove the collinearity of points, etc. Let us see which are the other applications of the formula. First one, as we already said, to find the area of a triangle, that we have done examples to. Second, to find the area of polygons like quadrilaterals, parallelograms, etc. Third, to check the collinearity of points. And fourth, to find the unknown coordinate k if the given points are collinear. Let's check one by one. This is the example relating to the area of a triangle. This we already discussed before. We have done examples of the same. Still, see, find the area of a triangle whose vertices are 2, 3, minus 1, 0 and 2, negative 4. In this case, A 2, 3 can be taken as x1, y1 and B minus 1, 0 is x2, y2 and 2 minus 4 is x3, y3. The formula for finding the area is area equal to half of, inside bracket, x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. So all these x1, x2, y1, y2, all these variables are substituted by the exact coordinates. So here it is 2 into 0 minus minus 4 plus minus 1 into minus 4 minus 3 plus 2 into 3 minus 0. In the next step, half of 2 into 0 minus minus 4 is 4. Minus 1 into minus 4 minus 3 is minus 7. 2 into 3 minus 0 is 3. So that's equal to half of 8 plus 7 plus 6, which is equal to half of 21, equal to 10.5 units. So area of the triangle formed by the given points equal to 10.5 units. Next, to find the area of polygons. Here let's consider the polygon quadrilateral. Quadrilateral is a four-sided polygon. So here quadrilateral ABCD. Quadrilateral ABCD is divided into two triangles here. How the quadrilateral is divided into two triangles? By drawing the diagonal BD. A quadrilateral can be divided into two triangles by drawing any one of its diagonal. Here I have drawn the diagonal BD. Is A to C. If we join A and C, AC is the other diagonal. That way also we can divide the quadrilateral into two triangles. So here area of quadrilateral ABCD equal to area of triangle ABD plus area of triangle CBD, or area of quadrilateral ABCD equal to area of triangle 1 plus area of triangle 2. So by using the formula for finding the area of a triangle, we can find the area of a quadrilateral by dividing the quadrilateral into two triangles. Next, the case of parallelogram. What is a parallelogram? Parallelogram certainly is a quadrilateral, but it has a property. Its diagonal has a very important property. See, is a quadrilateral ABCD. The diagonal of the quadrilateral diagonal of the parallelogram ABCD divides it into two triangles. Not only triangles, two congruent triangles. Diagonals of a parallelogram divides a parallelogram into two congruent triangles. So, area of parallelogram ABCD equal to area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle ADC, or area of triangle 1 plus area of triangle 2. In the case of quadrilateral, we found the area of both the triangles separately. But in the case of parallelogram, since the two triangles are having equal area, we need not go to find the area of both triangles separately. What we should do? Area of parallelogram ABCD equal to 2 into area of triangle ABC, or area of parallelogram ABCD equal to 2 into area of triangle ADC, because ABC and ADC are congruent triangles where areas are equal. We should find the area of one triangle only, multiply it by 2. Next is an example here. Find the area of the quadrilateral whose vertices taken in order are minus 4 minus 2, minus 3 minus 5, 3 minus 2 and 2 3. Okay, here see this one, points taken in order is very important. See, when you name a quadrilateral, you must name either it in clockwise or anti-clockwise. See, A, B, C, D should be named like this. Okay, never change the position of A, B, C, D. Do not write it in a wrong way. Then the answer also will be wrong. So here area of ABCD, for finding the area of the quadrilateral ABCD, this quadrilateral is divided into triangle ABC and triangle ADC. Here we have to find the area of ABCD as area of triangle ABC plus area of triangle ACD. Okay, so substitute. In the case of finding area of triangle ABC, these vertices you should consider when you find the area of this triangle. Consider the three vertices of the triangle as x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3. Next, when you find the area of the other triangle, consider the three vertices here as x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3 and go on simplifying. So, area of the first triangle, area of triangle ABC equal to 21 by 2. Similarly, area of the other triangle is equal to 35 by 2. So, area of the quadrilateral equal to 21 by 2 plus 35 by 2, which is equal to 56 by 2 equal to 28 square units. Next is to check the collinearity of points, that is to check whether the given points are collinear. The case of collinearity we discussed in the case of distance formula also. So, using the formula of area of a triangle, it is very easy to prove or very easy to check whether the given points are collinear. See, check whether the points 8, minus 8, 4, minus 6, 6 and minus 3, 9 are collinear. What are collinear points? Collinear points are the points that lie on the same line. So, if 3 points lie on a same line, they can never form a triangle. Only non-collinear points can form a triangle. Collinear points will never form a triangle. So, if they do not form a triangle, no area is formed. Area of the triangle will be equal to 0. So, we must understand area of triangle formed by 3 collinear points is always 0, because no triangle is formed by collinear points. So, if we are asked to check whether the 3 given points are collinear, what we have to do is find the area of the triangle formed by the points. And if we are getting the area is 0, we can say no triangle, so the points are collinear. So, answer start from here. If the points are collinear, area of the triangle formed by them will be equal to 0. Let's check. Area equal to half of x1 into y2 minus y3, x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. Here x1 y1 is 8 4, x2 y2 is minus 6 6 and x3 y3 is minus 3 9. Substituting the values of x1 y1 x2 y2 x3 y3 in this formula, we will get it. So half of 8 into minus 3 minus 6 into 5 plus minus 3 into minus 2. Adding or simplifying, half of 24 plus minus 30 plus 6, that is half of 30 minus 30 equal to 0. So we got area of the triangle formed by the given points equal to 0. That means these 3 points can never form a triangle. So these 3 points are collinear points. Okay. Next, to find k for which the given points are collinear. So what we have to do here is we have to find the value of k. We are provided with the idea that the given points are collinear. We have just now discussed the case of collinear points. If the given points are collinear, area of triangle formed by the will be equal to 0. That is half of x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2 equal to 0. Here x1 y1 is 7 minus 2, x2 y2 can be taken as 5 1 and x3 y3 is 3k. Substituting half of 7 into 1 minus k plus 5 into k minus minus 2 plus 3 into minus 2 minus 1 equal to 0. x1 y1 x2 y2, all those values are substituted. And after that, the next step is very important. Where is 1 by 2 in the next step? After substituting the values, as the next step, you transpose 1 by 2 to RHS. 1 by 2 is outside the bracket. So this is common for all these terms. So 1 by 2 should be transposed. On transposing, it will be 0 into 2. So in the next step, 1 by 2 is eliminated. So we transpose to 1 by 2, so it will become 0 into 2, which is equal to 0 only. So 1 by 2 is no more in the coming steps. So on simplifying the terms inside the bracket, 7 into 1 minus k is 7 minus 7k using distributive property. Here we have to write one more step. K 5 into k minus minus 2 is written as 5 into k plus 2 here. Then 3 into minus 2 minus 1 is 3 into minus 3. Okay. Here we have already applied the distributive property. Then here you see 5 into k plus 2 is 5k plus 5 into 2 10. 3 into minus 3 is 9. Now add the like terms. Minus 7k plus 5k is minus 2k. 7 plus 10 minus 9 is plus 8. So minus 2k plus 8 equal to 0. Transposing minus 2k equal to minus 8. K is equal to minus 8 by minus 2, which is equal to 4. So we got the value of k as 4. Okay. So if the given points are collinear, we got k is equal to 4. Thank you.